The Sensex is a shade better, a cut of 1/3%. Let's pull out the stock of Subex for you. This one rallied very hard on Friday. It was up nearly 7% as there was news that the board was meeting to consider some fundraising. But the news is that there is an approval coming in for a preferential issue to the tune of $12 million to investors. To talk to us about this, we are joined by Mr. Surjeet Singh, CEO and Managing Director at Subex, who is joining us on the phone line from San Francisco. Mr. Singh, thank you so much for speaking with us at NDTV Profit. Can you tell us why have you decided to go ahead with this $12 million preferential issue? What kind of dilution will this mean?
Yeah, I think as you must have noted over the last sort of 3 years or so, we have effectively sort of made the company almost debt-free by equitizing the entire FCCB debt. We have obviously made the company cash flow positive, highly profitable, etc. And I think the board felt that we have to get in order to get to the next phase of Subex. We need to invest more in the business. Our portfolio, while very potent for all the CFOs of telcos, still needs to be enhanced at multiple levels. We are expanding into analytics. We are expanding into Internet of Things security area. We have to rejig our portfolio in terms of cloud adoption. And also, I think we have to be acquisitive going forward to really, make Subex sort of, continue its sort of innovative path. So it is largely to invest in the business and have an ability to kind of invest for the future, having taken care of, the past issues of balance sheet, etc. And that's what the fundraising is all about. We currently have about 50 crore shares outstanding. And depending upon the price of the issuance, it will lead to between 8 to 10% type dilution, which we feel that is appropriate for the long-term value preservation and also value creation for the company.
Mr. Singh, who are the investors who will get to subscribe to the preferential issue?
And there are multiple parties, etc. So there are 2 or 3 parties that have shown interest. And these are largely FI type parties. But more importantly, I think it is about investing for what we call internally as Subex 3.0 for portfolio addition, reach, expanding the sales team, and investing in the portfolio. And for including some tuck-in acquisitions as they may come into play.
Right. Mr. Singh, what would the pricing like? Have you decided that? Is there a formula for what will be the pricing for the preferential issue?
It will be based upon, again, I think we don't have the report. I mean, we have issued the postal ballot for the shareholders, and it will be based upon the applicable sort of formula.
And is there a cap?
The board has to take on.
Is there a cap? Will it be around the current market price, around 11.5 rupees?
No, there will definitely be a premium to the pricing. So I think it will be appropriately protecting the minority shareholders.
Right. Now you said that you've become a debt-free company. So this additional capital raising is basically to strengthen the capital structure. But given in the technology world, we're still trying to understand, is your growth in the future coming mainly through acquisitions, and this is the reason why you're raising further capital, or is this the requirement for organic growth as well?
No, it is definitely for organic growth as well. As I said, we have to move our portfolio in the digital environment of where the customers are adopting cloud as an example. We have to expand the reach of the company in terms of different geographies for organic growth. We have to make sure that we are in a position to invest into newer incremental areas organically, like IoT, as I mentioned earlier, and also analytics where we have already done certain proof of concepts. Now we have to expand these teams. But as we now think clearly into the future, as we now kind of look at a 3 to 4 year scenario, we have to also make sure that our capital structure is strengthened enough that should there be acquisition opportunities along with organic opportunities, that we should not be falling short of capital and have a very robust capital structure to enable that. So, this is thinking about the next 3 to 5 years and taking steps to make sure that we are appropriately and adequately prepared.
Right. So can you tell us what kind of traction are you already seeing in the digital side of the business, because that is where the real money is now. What is the work that you're currently doing? What kind of growth are you seeing?
We basically, Subex has always been having the culture of, sort of being innovative in the forefront and investing ahead. And even with limited funds, we had sort of invested already ahead. As an example, we were the first ones who changed the underlying architecture of our platform to big data platform, number one. Number two, we are the first company which is doing real-time revenue assurance now through adoption of new technology. We already have done successfully 3 to 5 POCs with our customers for insights relevant to the return on capital employed of the telcos. So all in all, I think we have taken those incremental steps. We already have demonstrated our ability to kind of move into the digital environment by successfully taking 2 or 3 customers into newer areas. Now we want to make sure that we are able to scale it appropriately and hence invest behind them aggressively.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Singh, for speaking with us at NDTV Profit and taking the time out that late in the day for us. Thank you so much for being with us on NDTV Profit. So Subex coming out with a preferential issue, raising more, strengthening the capital structure for the future growth ahead. We're going to slip into a break at this point in time. When we come back, we will speak with Mr. Hari Krishnan.